All right, a couple of weeks ago, I shared with you guys one of my dad's poems on the anniversary of his death. That was on January 13th. Well, today, last year, was when we had the funeral. And it just also happened to be the day that Kobe Bryant passed away. So it was just a very challenging day for me last year. And so when I did the Black Voices Festival in the fall, there was Sisters Speak, and it was an evening of spoken word, song, and rap. And I decided to write a poem for that. And I dedicated this poem to my father, and I'd like to read that today. So this is called Thank You 2020. Thank you 2020. If I focus on the bad, I'm going to go mad. If I focus on the bad, it'll make me sad. If I focus on the bad, I'm going to get mad. 2020 vision, now it's not so clear. Losing our loved ones that we held so near, starting with my father at the top of the year. He died right before the COVID scare. Thank you, 2020. On the day of his death, I was offered a role on a primetime TV show. I'd give up any role to have my father back. Panic, fear, shortness of breath can't stop this pounding in my chest. Fingers numb, tingling, stomach raw. Gonna need some Ativan for sure. In no condition to function, let alone memorize lines. I can't do this. This job is not mine. But then I heard a whisper in my ear. This is my gift to you, my daughter, my dear. So I hopped on a plane, Windy City bound, couldn't take in the first class seat. The limo hotel meant nothing to me. My mind was in a fog, but in the midst of the mist, I had my own private beacon. You see, one of my besties was shooting her show in the same Windy City, and she took care of me. Thank you, 2020. Thank you, Meta. Thank you, Daddy. You see, my father orchestrated all of that. So I planned a funeral while on set of the TV show Chicago Med. I was filled with grief, lost 10 pounds in a week, immune system in agony of defeat, ripe to receive any kind of disease. So last day on set, I was sick. But I had to march on. Day after that, Big Apple bound. But how do I navigate without my anchor to keep me straight? I'm home, but he's not here, so it doesn't feel like home. Okay, focus, focus. If I focus on the bad, I'm going to go mad. If I focus on the bad, it'll make me sad. If I focus on the bad, I'm going to get mad. Putting my dad in the grave in just 6 days, the phone calls, the program, flowers, which casket. I had way too much in my basket. Day before the funeral, woke up in pain and mad dizzy. My cousin Patricia, well, she basically saved me, took me to the ER in an Uber car. The ER in the hood? Whew, not so good. Not enough beds to lay our heads, folks standing up, IVs in tow, multiple chairs and beds stacked and up in rows. It looked like a war zone. This was before the COVID scare, but I can bet COVID was all up in there. Another bestie, Michelle, flew in from the Sunshine State and sat with me as I awaited my fate. I was in fight or flight, determined not to miss the funeral with all my might, so I was discharged and ready to put my dad to rest. The funeral was on the same day that Kobe left. What's up, 2020? Kobe left this earth, shocking us all, but wait, hold up, there's so much more. Corona, who? Pandemic, quarantine, this new way of being, taking lives left and right, some not given a chance to fight. Rest in peace, Kathy and Rita, sending love to Helena, Latoya. Thank you, 2020. Haven't touched, kissed, or hugged my mom. This window visiting is just so wrong. She doesn't know what's going on, but I know she misses her daughter. Thank you, 2020. George Floyd, his murder was horrific, but nevertheless a sacrifice in order to shed a necessary light. But for many, the 2020 vision is not so clear. Ahmaud Arbery and Jacob Blake, for heaven's sake, have we gone back in time? Brianna, was saying your name. Please know that your murder will not be in vain. We gotta change. We gotta change. We gotta change. Change. They say you gotta hit rock bottom before a true change can come. George Floyd was not rock bottom, y'all. When are they gonna answer the call? Just pick up the phone. Did you not hear the message after the tone? Well, we gotta continue to do our part. Me, I'm using my voice, my mind, my art. 2021, just so we won't be in the same boat, do me a favor, get out there and vote. Thank you, 2020. Now, of course, I did this before we all voted, and thank God the results came in my favor. All right, well, that's my little share for today. May my father still rest in peace. May Kobe rest in peace. And to all of those that we lost from COVID, rest in peace.